all about getting out and learning what the outdoors is. The Academy is something that we started probably near on 7-8 years ago. We had lots of youngsters that were shooting here that wanted not just to shoot the Schools Challenge, but they wanted to shoot and move up in the world of shooting. But what you need to do, one thing I would say is you are always going to be going like that. What you've got to learn to do, somebody said to me years ago, it was Ian Coley, when I started shooting double trap, is you've got to learn to miss clays before you hit them. When I was younger, I was in the development squad, and Ian Coley had run it at the time, and my father ran it, and Martin Barker. I wanted to run, the way that the development squad was run was, it was a very small group of people, and it was run to encourage youngsters to take it up competitively and go forward. The one thing with a lot of the things that happen at the moment is you always try and push youngsters too much into the Olympic disciplines too early. And I try and get people to shoot the basic disciplines, the ABTs, the DTL, the sort of sporting, registered sportings, that sort of thing. And I try and make them sort of push on up and build their confidence up nicely when they're younger to move on up as they go. And the Academy does that. They train once a month. They have to be in the Academy, you have to shoot a certain amount of cartridges a month. You have to have a diary, you have to keep a diary. It's a proper runners academy, and it's a proper organisation set up to move youngsters on. What we're going to do is we're going to go out and we're going to shoot a couple of stands, but I'm going to do 2 or 3 things with you, and then I want you at the end to write down a mindset that you're going to try to improve your performance. Okay. All right? Watch. Step there. So you asked to see the first pair, put 2 cartridges in the gun, and he went like that, and he just held there for about a couple of seconds. Then he mounted his gun. So he didn't do it on all the pairs, he just did it on the first one. And then he did it normally. So every now and again, and when you first start on a stand, especially if you think in your head, "God, this one's a bit more challenging," just think to yourself, how do I sort my head out? And just holding the gun just like that, it just clears everything. One little tip, where's your gun compared to where Will's gun was? Why is your gun here, Will's gun's there? Hold it there, bang. Your gun's right out here.
I'm almost having to come back.
Yeah. Oh. But there's no reason why, just because everyone else shoots it one way round, I might say it's hard. I think that's the hard way round. But you are a completely different person. So if you miss the first couple,
change it. Just
think to yourself, change something. Don't matter what, just change something. You're in the middle of it, you're there to break a clay. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh. Good. Oh. Now you've just shot that, you're going to walk to another stand. What's in your head now?
I'm not thinking about anything.
Good. There might be somebody stood just there thinking, I missed it, I missed it. So you've got to get yourself away from that, because once they've gone from there, they won't talk about it. So you've got to get away from that reasonably quickly. Yeah. But what you've got to do, you're not always going to be with people you like. I used to hate overhead birds. Everywhere I went, so there's certain things in shooting, and this is where you'll get yourself your own way, your own method of thinking, and go from there. And everyone's different. Right, let's move on. if you do something that might be weird to everyone else, don't be afraid about it, because it is, everyone has a different way of chilling themselves out. Right. Who went first? You can go first on this one.
I just volunteered to go first.
No.
Did you hit that first one? Everyone shoots a going away bird slightly differently, but it just looked. Here, it does, even though you hit it, you're holding your gun there, and it's like you have to chase after it.
Yeah.
You're holding your gun there, all you have to do is go bang, bang. Doesn't that feel easier to you?
My style is shooting it like that.
I know it is,
Okay.
but I just wanted to see, because to me, I'd hold it there and I'd just go, there's less movement.
Yeah, try it again.
Yeah, good, try it. That's what we're here for. No way. Not a chance.
Everyone likes to try. Oh, fair play.
One last pair. Well shot. Rather than here. That's better. Now put the pair together. Spot on. Well done, lads. So that was a training session that we did. Obviously, there's this year in the academy, there's 6 in the academy. We only had 2 of them in there today. And as obviously Will said, and Matt said, it does them really well. Most people stay in the academy a couple of 3 years, and then they go off to shoot their chosen discipline wherever they want to go. But it's a good way of getting them to get that competitiveness when they're younger. A lot of them are sort of 14 and they go up to 17, 18. And it teaches them responsibility. It teaches them how to train in a professional sports manner. And the reason why I use the disciplines is I do feel that the disciplines are a much more professional way of shooting. It's great sporting, but you've just got to push that away. If you want to go to the Olympic Games, it's all about the professionality. It's about what you wear. It's about what you eat and drink. And that's what we try and teach and try and get a well-rounded athlete into the academy to go further on. So we're teaching athletes, we're not teaching shooters. And that's what the academy is all about, to train them to go up in their sport. Please share to your friends and have a look at what other films we've done. And it's all there to try and encourage you to get into shooting this great sport.